Hello everyone, my name is Himanshu Sharma, and in this video, we will work with Spring AI. It's a project designed for Java developers who want to integrate artificial intelligence in their projects. If you want to interact with any LLM, uh, like ChatGPT and stuff, you want to create Java projects who want to interact with those LLMs and would like to do all the cool stuff. So let's get started. And first, we need to have an LLM running. So I am using Ollama. So Ollama is a tool you can download on your whether it's Windows or Linux or Mac OS and can run different models. So it have a huge list of models you want. You have DeepSeek, Llama, and a lot of models. So I have Ollama running, and I can quickly show you uh, here. So with Ollama, I currently have two models running, a DeepSeek and a Llama 3.2. So DeepSeek is an 8 billion parameter running, and I think Llama 3.2 was around 3 billion one, I guess. Let's quickly check. This was, yeah, 3 billion one, right? So it's a 2 GB one, and another one is at around 5 GB. All right. So you can quickly do a test. So you can just say Llama run Llama 3.2 and latest. Okay, my bad. I think I missed something. And then, who are you? I'm an AI model known as Llama, so it's working good. So run command is actually giving me a console, but behind the scene there is an API is also running, which you can interact with your application, which we are going to do in this video. And similarly, we can run DeepSeek R1 PB, sorry, 8P. And here also we can DeepSeek R1 colon 8P. Yeah, right. And here also we can ask who are you? And yeah, I'm DeepSeek R1. So yeah, both of our models are looking good. All right. So yeah, you can download it from here, and below you will get the steps how you can run it, how you can pull it, all the stuff. So it's quite easy. And yeah, so let's head to the Spring Initializer to create our Spring AI project, which is going to be running on the whole setup is going to be local. I'm not interacting with any of the hosted LLMs available. So yeah, let's go. So I'm on Spring Initializer website. I select Maven. We can define our on group ID and let's say Spring AI Ollama, right? And jar 21, that's fine. And let's download dependency. So we select web and let's select for Ollama, you will be getting a starter. So that's the cool part here. You are getting a lot of stuff out of the box and you can quickly explore here. So the two dependencies, we get the web and we get the Ollama starter. So go ahead, download the package and open it in your favorite IDE. So let's head to the IDE now. I have the project with me and yeah, I just tested it by implementing a command line runner. Okay, let's revert it and do this part all over again. So I will just quickly say implement command line runner and then implement method. Yeah, like this. And let's quickly test our application. And yeah, it's running. All right. So now our next task is to interact with our uh, Ollama. So we can from here also now we can access the terminal and can just the Ollama list here. So that's fine. All right, so let's quickly rename these properties. I prefer actually YAML. In this case, that's a convenient one. All right, so first thing first, let's go to YAML, and here I'm going to define few things, which is yeah, chat model. So I'm going for Spring AI Ollama chat options model, and let's hit the DeepSeek R1. So we have to specify the exact name. So here DeepSeek hyphen R1 colon 8 B, like this. And then yeah, and then after this I need to specify. So this is the chat part, right? I'm specifying the chat model, but I also need to specify the base URL. For Ollama, this is a default one, 11434, right? So this is the only thing I specify right now. And now heading on to our application. So now by default you will be getting a chat client. So what you can do is you can just simply say that final chat client. So you are getting this chat client, and we can construct a parameter. By default you will be getting a builder available. So what you can say is chat client builder configure dot uh okay, wait, let me refer the Spring AI one. So it should be chat client builder only, right? Why it's not giving me this option? All right, so let's quickly check chat client. Okay, right. So it's builder actually, and then we can say builder here. All right, this is fine. So we say chat client builder dot build, right? So that's all we need. Rest all is configured. It will pick up these properties here. And now I'm going to use this chat client in my run method. So what I'm going to say is, hey, so here I'm going to say is chat client dot prompt, right? So you can provide a prompt here. So let's say I want to say, who are you, which we did earlier, right? Who are you, right? And after that, we expect a call, and then we can wrap it in a local variable. So this is our response specification. And then from the response, we can print the content part, right? So let's see, let's add, yeah, let's do it like this. This looks much better now, like this. All right. And let's run this application. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yep. We get the same response. So we are connected with our DeepSeek LLM running on my local. Greetings, I'm DeepSeek, an artificial intelligence assistant created by DeepSeek. So yeah, so we connected to our LLM model with just this much of configuration and using a predefined builder. That's it, nothing else. Yeah, that's cool. Now, next thing is let's do. Let's say I don't. You want to. I want to customize this thing. I don't want the inbuilt one. So what I can do is I will go over here in the YAML, and I'm going to change it. And I will say Spring AI chat client, Spring AI. Yeah, chat client enabled, this one. And I'm going to say false, right? So let's see what's going to happen with this. So let's see. I right away get an error. could not auto-wire no beans or filter type found. Yeah, it's because when I'm marking it as false, okay, so let's make it like, all right. So when I'm marking it as true, I'm getting that bean, but as soon as I'm disabling this part, you will no longer get that builder. Now I have to create my own chat client, right? So yeah, let's do that. So first, data package. All right. And then here I'm going to create a new chat client. So we say chat client config, right? Okay. We can close this one. Let's open it again over here. All right, cool. I'm going to say it's the configuration. And second thing is what we need. So we need to create a bean in this case now. So I'm going to say chat client, and let's yeah, create the chat client. Okay, and now how I'm going to do that? So for this one, basically you are getting a chat model builder like this. So you can use this chat model to create your chat client. So this is already provided to you, but now you can use this one to create a chat client. So what you have to do here is I need to create an Ollama API. So this is actually I'm customizing based on my requirement. Okay, so I'm saying that okay, new Ollama API here and not this one. I just want the one with the base URL, right? So what we can do is we can auto wire that part here. We say Ollama API URL and then give me the value like this. All right, spring dot AI dot what was that? This is this one, Spring AI Ollama uh, base URL. AI Ollama base URL, correct. Spring dot AI dot Ollama dot base URL like this. All right, so now we will be getting this value in our string here, and I'm going to use this over here. All right. All right. Now this is the URL part, but we still need to define the model. See, earlier we were defining these two things, right? So this part is covered. Now we still need to define the model. So that we have to do here. And for this, what I'm going to do is I will say, let's do it like this. Ollama API. And you say you have this default options, and then you use Ollama options. Then again, you will be getting a builder with this, and then here you will be having an option to specify the model. So here I'm going to specify the exact same name which I put over here, which is DeepSeek, right? We can like this DeepSeek-R1 it be. All right, and then uh that's it, right? And finally, let's wrap it in a uh, variable, and then we are going to return what Ollama. Uh, yeah. So right now I got a model. Now I need to create a client. So I will say chat client dot builder. Basically, this requires a model. So just now we created the model part, and we will pass it over here. So here I'm going to say Ollama chat model dot build. Right. That's it. Done. It's a two-step process. First, you create a model. You specify the model specifications like the name of the model, where its API is hosted, and then finally in the chat client, you're going to pass that model. Now we are getting a chat client So we will go back to our application here. And now this time I'm not going to use chat client builder, and I can right away use this one. Like this. What is wrong, chat? Could not be which one? Oh, okay. Now you should be able to find it. Yep, started. Let's run it one more time. Let's see. Yes, we are getting the response still. All right. So now we customize our client part. Okay. Now the second step is usually we need to give a behavior, like a behavior in terms of like you are creating a chat client. So maybe that chat client is designed to answer query in a certain fashion, like a sales representative, or you want it to use a particular accent. Like, okay, if someone asks you, you should respond it in Indian accent, or you should describe it in a Chinese accent, like that way. So that is kind of a system behavior. So ideally, you should not specify every time that, okay, for this one, okay, you can do that, but it's actually up to you. But usually, you can define a default behavior that, okay, my LLM is designed to let's say speak in like British accent, right? So whatever anybody asks, the response should be more in that accent only. So let's add that behavior to our application. So let's do that first. All right, so in this case, what we can do is we will add that behavior here only while creating the client model. So what I'm going to do is while creating the client, we get the builder part. So this is fine. But now, uh, this one. We need the default system. So we are saying that, okay, we need to add a behavior to our system. So let's add the behavior. Okay, so let's do a behavior part. Behavior. Okay, and for now, let's add some string. So I'm going to say answer in the voice of uh, a particular nationality, okay, of a English individual or a Chinese individual or an Indian individual, like that, right? So what I can do is I can parameterize this part. And so let's say nationality. So what we are doing is we define a system behavior, okay, and during the runtime, I can specify that, okay, you want to respond into this particular behavior, right? You can use this nationality while responding, whether it is an Indian, American, Chinese, British, any French, any. So what I'm going to do is I will add a system behavior so that my responses will be as per that behavior only. All right, so I added this behavior over here, and then I will go to this chat client. So now what I'm going to do is I will not prompt it like this. Instead, I will use a user method. Okay. Oh, all right. Dot user, this one. Okay. So here I'm giving the user query, and then here I am passing I'm actually manipulating that behavior in this case. It's up to you. You can, if you don't want to parameterize it, you can just put it a hard string over there, or you can do it like this way. So we say prompt, or it's a system, yeah, prompt spec, and then prompt spec dot param. So remember we provided a parameter over there as nationality, which is here, this one. I will copy this and use the exact same over here. And then here we can pass that whatever we need. So let's say I put it like this. All right, and now comes the text part. So yeah, let's do something fun. So now, all right. So what I'm going to say is write a short story, or okay. Let's do it this way. Describe an action scene in let's say 50 words. Okay. So let's not go too long. So let's describe a scene in an action scene in 50 words. And then in the prompt spec, we specified that the nationalities should be American. So the accent, the language should have that American touch in that. So let's run it. Let's see what we get. Okay. It is, yeah. So we got it. Oh, all right. Okay. In case of DeepSeek actually thinks so. So I think that the 50 word thing is actually over here. So this whole process is about his analysis, like how he thought through the query which we ask him to do. Okay. So here's the city hums with life, but danger looms as speeding car dodges police sirens in the night. Lights flash, smoke rises, and debris flies as the protagonist narrowly escapes a collision. Heart pounding. Right. So let's do one thing. Let's change the nationality here. So let's make it more, let's say Chinese, right? And let's read in our app. Okay, and let's see what we get now. Uh, yeah, I think it's just still thinking. And yes, we get this response now. Okay, so here it is. No, it's 50. Okay, and it's a hero on a bike speeds through city streets, narrowly dodging police car, and the camera zooms in on a heart-pounding moment, while the sound of an appropriate black car suspense as the chase intensifies. Yeah. So actually, it looks like we are not getting much of a creativity in terms of DeepSeek. So let's quickly change the model, right? So let's try this thing, the same thing with Llama 2, Llama. And yeah, the only thing we have to do over here is let's change the model. So what I'm going to do is I will change from DeepSeek to Llama, right? So where is that model we had? Yeah, Llama 3.2, right? So we're going to say Llama 3.2, and yeah, that's it. That's the only thing we need. So let's rerun it. Wait, I did something wrong. Where is that? Something. Okay, this one. Sorry. Let's rerun now. Yeah, this one looks fast. Yeah, because here we are not getting that whole thinking thing, but we are getting response much quicker. All right, and it looks more creative now. See, in case of Chinese, I'm getting ni hao, I sprint through the Shanghai alleys, dodging vendors. So it is giving that Chinese touch using the Chinese localities and the more on a like skilled martial artist, the things which are more close to the Chinese uh, culture, which we usually see in the movies. And then yeah, so that's how we are getting the Chinese one. So let's change this thing and use let's make it Indian. Let's get an Indian flavor here. Run the application. All right. So yeah, so Beta like a whirlwind, Kavita. You see the names are also like and they are Indian now. That's the goons fist, blazing with determination, swift kicks and punches. She seized up using a silver dagger to disarm the leader. Right. So we are getting the behavior. We are changing the behavior now, and based on the language you are providing, it is giving you the response back. Yeah, this one is cool. Seems the DeepSeek is not much creative in this case, or maybe we require a more tuning in that aspect. But anyways, the good thing with that DeepSeek is like it is giving you the whole um, the thought process. So might be that will be helpful when you are doing more in terms of some mathematical calculations or some more investigation on some research on that. All right, so let's continue with this model for now, and we will get back to DeepSeek later, and I will show you how to add another model. You can have a multi-model scenario also. All right, so this is the system part. Now, the second thing is you can also add, so this is a property or a feature, sorry, is advisors. So advisors, you can view it similar to like interceptors. If you have worked with the web API calls, you have earlier encountered this thing, the interceptors and all. So I can show you here very quickly. If I go to advisors part, see, provide a powerful way to intercept, modify, and enhance AI-driven interactions. So the things which you were able to accomplish using the interceptors in your web applications, in your web microservices, that you are getting the similar kind of behavior using advisors. So yeah, let's integrate advisors now. And first thing is you can just right away go over here and in the config part also you can define like we have a system. Uh, where is the config? Yeah, we have a default system. Similarly, we have option for default advisors. So the method name is advisors, but here you can provide your custom advisors also. So here I can do for now is let's add a simple yeah logger advisor. And what this is going to do is it will say let's see I want to get so what I'm going to do is I'm getting a system. Okay, wait. Yeah, this sometimes the ID confuses with this method. So what I'm going to do is I will just write this like this, and then you have another yeah, response like this. So for now, yeah, like this, and then you have a ordered dot highest precedence. You just need to specify this part and wait, just let me check. Yeah, that's right. All right. So now let's modify this advisor thing. And what I want is I want a system actually this and like this. And what I'm going to do is I want the request to log the system text. So system text is the system behavior which we provided, right? So I want this in case of request, it should log the system text. The system text something is off here. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. And then here I am going to log let's say total tokens like this. So let's get down a bit. Okay, total tokens. So the thing is, in the response, you are not only getting the here we are displaying the content part only, but you get a lot of metadata information, like how many tokens were actually consumed. So that will be helpful if you are working on some subscription-based model and you want to you want to keep track of the how many tokens you have consumed and how much uh, you are left with. So you can use this. So I'm going to say get usage and then you will get the get total tokens. All right. And then okay, right this like this. Okay, good. So we just added a very default advisor, a simple advisor, which will just log the system text and the total tokens, right? So let's restart our application and see what we get here. So restart it and yeah, Doom. Okay. So we are still getting the Indian accent, so that's good. And so this one, but it looks like our default advisor is not getting logged somewhere. Where is that? Right. So something is off here. Uh, yeah, we get the default advisors and we get system log. Okay, let's do one thing over here. Custom advisors is this one. Where is our system call? All right, so response pack child user system is there system and all right. Oh, okay. Right. So the thing is, these are the logging, the advisors logs and all. For that, you need to enable logging here first. So now what I'm going to do is I will add logging label org and spring framework dot AI dot chat client advisor. Yes, we need to enable this one first. Now it should show up. So let's restart the application and yeah, see, we are getting the response now. Request system message answer in the voice of a nationality individual, and then we get the total tokens, 12. And yeah, we are getting the response, Bhari Dhamal. I yelled at this, I charged into fray and all. They are actually, so it is actually using a mix of Hindi words in an English sentence, giving an Indian test to this one. So, all right. All right, so we enable the debug part here, and then we started getting the advisors. So yeah, that's a good one. And now next coming on to so right now I just had a simple it's a logging advisor. But let's add advisor which will actually customize your request, the incoming request. So you can also create an advisor which will customize the input. Okay. And you would say like, why would I need to do that? Why someone is asking something and I'm just customizing it? So let me tell you a very cool thing here, which is actually available in the reference documentation of uh, Spring also. If you scroll down below, there is a very nice and interesting article. Yeah, this one, they highlighted the rereading part. So there is like some research based on which it is concluded that rereading actually improve reasonings in large language models. So the point here they are highlighting is if we ask the model that to reread the question before answering it. So it's something like this, like read the question. So when you are inputting something, read the question again. So and then the expectation is that LLM will give a much better result. So what we are going to do is we will implement this part that whatever the user input, just read the question again and then the user input query. So we will add this part in our advisor. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the code and let's add it. So what I'm going to do is I will create a new package. Okay. So I'm going to create a new package named advisors. Right. And here I'm going to create a new advisor and say read again advisor. Let's name it like this. Read again advisor. Okay. And here it will be a component. That's fine. That's fine. And then what we have to do is we just need to implement not the advisor, but a call around it. So you will be getting different advisors based on whether you want to work with the reactive approach, the stream approach, or you want to work with the non-reactive one. So currently we are going for the non-reactive part. So let's implement the methods. So here I'm going to name the method. So in this one, let's say read again advisor. And then here in the around call method, we are going to implement our logic, right? So let's start. So first thing is I want to update the request part. So this is the advice request, the incoming request. I need to update it, right? So what I'm going to say is let's fetch the user text. So you know that user text is the one which the user is inputting. System text is the one showing the system behavior. So that means with this one, we can even change the system text also if needed. But for now, let's stick with the user text. So I'm getting a user text here. Uh, and here I'm going to say, okay, this is the user input, right? And now I need to create an updated request. So what I'm going to do is I will create a new request. I will say advice request from, and then from is actually the incoming one, which is this one. Okay. And then I will update the user text. User text is I will say read the question again. Okay. And then I will put the user input. Finally, build it. It's a builder, get a local variable, and this is going to be updated request. Done. Finally, we need to call this chain here. So we say chain dot next around call. We're going to call the next or whatever the next. So it's the same like you have filter. We have do filter method, and then I forgot like that do chain or the next chain something like that. You will call the next filter, right? So that it's the same over here. So next around call, and in the next around call, I'm actually going to pass the updated request. All right. So this is this one, and now this is what? Wait, let's create so this is our updated advice response, or let's name it advice response. We don't have any incoming advice, just a request. So we just return it, the advice response here, right? And just to be sure that uh, it is working, so what I'm going to do is I will print it over here. Uh, like this that okay read again as advisor started, right? So that we get a log that, okay, our advisor was active. Now, coming on to the config part. So here what I'm going to do is first let's change the context, the user text, right? So because our current user text is very uh, like it's more of a more in terms of fun way. So let's change it and have it more in some kind of mathematical formula calculation, so that we should so that it looks good when you are asking someone that, okay, read the question again. So let's change it for now, and let's make it okay. What should be the value of x in 5x plus 20 equal to 55, right? Let's make this question, and make it, yeah, let's keep it. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that will be fun to see. All right, let's run our application now. Oh, wait, we forgot to do something. So this is our advisor, but we yet to wire it with our client. All right. So first thing, let's take this part out of here and put it over here. And let's say simple logger advisor. Yeah, that's fine. And then we push it is like this. All right. Now we need a read again advisor also here. So let's add the Ollama API. Yeah, sometimes it's uh, irritating that the auto, I mean the AI capability sometimes suggest way ahead, which is not currently recorded in that context. So okay, so yeah, let's add the constructor parameter. That's it, done, and then copy this, and where are our advisor behavior? Yeah, and here you can pass the advisor. So these are like you can pass any number of advisors you want, right? All right, so let's run our application again and see the output. Read again advice. So that means our advisor worked. All right. Namaste. Let's solve this question step by step, shall we? We have 5x to isolate the variable x. We need to get rid of the constant term on the left side. Let's subtract 20. We want to find the value to this. So therefore, the value of x is 7, right? And yeah, but here, okay, let's do it one thing. Let's change the accent to, where is that? Uh, so where is our config, right? So we specify, sorry, where is our call? Let's change it to American. See if we get that prompt that, okay, it is reading it again. So yeah, response total tokens is 205. Let's get rid of the 20 on the left hand. Right. Okay, it simplifies. We get the solution, but still we are not sure whether our although it is our request is getting updated, but how we'll be sure? So what I can do is for that uh, read the question again and express it in your, let's see, get around call read again advisor. That's fine. Yeah, let's see if it works. All right. So click on the value of so read again started. So it is printing. Uh, and again, uh, and your response with, let's see if this is with word and Q. Let's try this. Are we getting any with let's make it. All right, let's see if we get this one. Mm, yeah, see, we are getting it, right? So it is reading and it is getting our instructions over here, right? So it is working. So WX is 7. Now I'm getting a thank you, right? All right. So you can create another advisor. All right. So let's create another advisor. So we can add one more advisor and let's see what it is. Custom logging. Let's say I want to create my own logging. I don't want to use that simple logging advisor. I'm creating my own logging advisor here. Again, the same process. We say component and then implements and call around advisor. Same thing here and then custom logging advisor. And I don't want to change the request here. I just want to uh, put a log here, right? So I will say here uh, custom round call. Okay, and it's start. I just want to print it, the user text, right? And then say return, not null, actually return chain dot next around call, and I will just pass the request as is, and then I will add the advice response and it's advice response. That's it. And so we created just another logger, advisor, sorry, and then here read simple logger, read again advisor, and I will add custom logging advisor, custom logging advisor. Wait, all right. Oh no, sorry. We need to add it over here. So first, here is private final custom logging advisor, right? And let's add this one also in constructor parent. Yeah, that's fine. Now run it. Custom logging, what should be the value of x in 5x? Start, what should be the value of like this? See, you see what happened over here? The thing is, even though I have added this one first, but the bot this one executed first, right? Reason being, there is an order method here. So both the orders in both the cases are same. So let's change the order of custom logging here and rerun it. See, now the custom logging comes after this one. So this how you can define the order, like in which order you want to execute your advisors. Right, and here we get a good thing. So the in the read again advisor, we added this question, read the question again, right? And now we don't need to specify and like, why? Because I am in the second logger in the custom logging advisor. I added this system output stating to print the user text. And since this is the next advisor, what happened is read again advisor over here updated the text and send it to the next around call, which is actually the custom logging advisor. So custom logging advisor got the updated request, and this we can check it from here. It's also that I'm seeing this getting appended. All right. So we get the advisors, and these are working now. And now what I can do is Yeah, and next thing is we get the application running and it is working fine. Now, the last part, which was actually we discussed earlier also, uh, we initially connected DeepSeek, but then we switched to Ollama because looks like Ollama's creative responses are much better when we change the nationality. And but yeah, let's say I want for these kind of calculations, like what should be the value of X, right? So here what I'm getting is value of X in this one. I'm getting this response, right? So what I'm thinking is that okay, I want two models in the same applications, and let's say I want to have these kind of queries to be addressed by uh, DeepSeek and the creative queries like describing a movie scene and all to be done by Ollama. So let's integrate our DeepSeek, right? And since initially we have custom do all the customization in our client config, this is going to help us a lot. So here I will just simply copy this and paste it over here. And here I'm going to define chat client, let's say the seek, right? That's it. And then I don't want these logging for this one. I don't want to implement any logger for this one. I don't want to give any behavior for this one. I just want it to work on my on the mathematical problems. So it doesn't matter to me whether it is giving me English accent or French accent or any other accent. So and also I don't now need the advisors for this one. Only thing is I just need to update the model. So here, so in this case, since both of my model are running with Ollama, so the API URL will remain same, but you can customize it if your models are hosted on a different URL. All right, so I think I forgot the name, DeepSeek-R1. Now, colon 8B. Yes, semicolon 8, colon 8B. That's it, done. All right. So yeah, we have our chat client DeepSeek configuration ready, and I will go into my application code here. And here I will say, okay, final. I need another chat client, which is going to be chat. Let's go back over there one more time. Copy this one and paste it over here. That's it. I need DeepSeek also. So add the parameter here and right. And let's comment. Okay. I don't need to comment anything, right? So if I'm asking this question, I just want to use DeepSeek. That's it. I want to use DeepSeek, and I don't want to go for a just one like this. All right, and let's see how DeepSeek respond onto this one. So what I'm going to do is I will just rerun my application. And yeah, as we noticed earlier, also DeepSeek takes a bit of time, but its response is much more thorough. So here you can see that okay, you have a thing block. First, I need to solve equation this to isolate this, simplify equation this. Therefore, so here is the thinking part, and then here it solves the equation step by step. All right. All right. So let's quickly do one thing and add this one here. And in this case, initially I will say describe a movie uh, scene in 50 words. we actions in 50 words. And then here I'm going to say system and not system from spec, which we did earlier. So which was spec and param nationality, and it's this time let's use French not the French one, the French one. All right. And then we have a response pack. Okay, this is for DeepSeek, so let's change it for DeepSeek. Right. And then let's create a partition. That's it. So anything above this one is going to be our Llama 3.2. Anything below this one is going to be our chat, this thing, DeepSeek. So let's go. Run it. All right, so advisor started for the Ollama part, and yes, we get the response suit. All right, I try the action. Okay, wait. Yeah, suit. All right, I try the action scene. The see, it's more giving a more French touch in the response. And while doing that, Ollama even used the French words, like like the Ollama did the with Indian accent. It included Indian words, which are actually in Hindi language as an English, and here it did the similar thing for French accent. And after this, we ask DeepSeek for a mathematical problem, and that's how I got the his thinking part, and then the complete solution with each step-by-step process. So that's all in this video. If you guys have any suggestions or any feedback, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.